It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Katie York set to get this one started. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on. Check. Wait, 20.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
36-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Taking a deep shot here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
180, 12.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
20.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Another one caught by St. Brown. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Again, Goff. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Detroit.
Coming right is Gibbs. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Goff now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
180! Shell! Hey, Shell!
They send the tight end in motion.
What's up?
On fourth down, Goff. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
52 blue.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
From the pistol, here's Love. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. A fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the
Here we
39-yard
go.
line.
Here we go. 6 steal. Check steal. Hey, green.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready. 43 rail. Black. 95.
Love out of the shotgun. Kraft has it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Fight. 97, 33. Yellow. Ultra. Ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning. Like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Oh, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
You're good on the point after. And the Packers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They have 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Goff. isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Black 20. Value 3. Value 3. 4 now.
Goff back to throw. Trying for the deep ball. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary order. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Lions tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Down. Set. Go.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
On the ready. Black open.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow. 43. Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. The pressure coming, and they take him down.
On the ball.
Working quickly here.
Of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 36-yard line.
Slide through. Pause red. 6. Mega. Ready.
To the air with Love. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready. Ready. 52 boom. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Trying to find Matthew Golden. So that brings up 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
180. 2 for 1.
From the gun, Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. and that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
20. We go. 76.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. So first and 10 now from the 30.
We go. 5.
Play action here with Goff. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's a small gain up to the 38. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
First down throw from Goff. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Gibbs is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. On first and 10, here's Love. Gets everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Packers tie things up at 14. See if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Come on!
Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's back to throw. He's got Kelly Freeman. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And the offense gets it back, but of little consequence here. We've reached halftime in this one. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him with second down.
Ready? Striker, 3, set, ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Rolling into enemy territory. Along the right sideline, there's space. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2.
Right there. That is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they could be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now is York to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive official plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Going run again with Jacobs. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
To the air on third and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
It was pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Hits his running back. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They kick the running back in motion. Goff now on third down. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And 4th and 4 coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Now he starts from the 6. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 12.
Love from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Drill green. Set hut. 52 blue. Stripe. Stripe. Blue stripe. Red. Yellow. Ready?
I'll air it out on third. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Come on, set.
First and 10 at the 48-yard
Strike.
line.
Check. Strike.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. On the move, past the 40. Has a hole left, room to run. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now he's York to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Here's Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Lions first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Working now from the gun. That's Laporta again. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Again, Goff. That's incomplete left side. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So that brings up second down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook of the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
Connection made with his running back down the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. 28-yard pickup there. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Putting a receiver in motion.
First down, Detroit.
From the red zone on first. Throw is caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions now within one score in the fourth. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Handoff here to Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Right, 6. Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Rail, yellow.
To the air with Love. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Now is York to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our caps to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Value three.
They go play action with Goff. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for his back. Jahmyr Gibbs there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Goff on 3rd. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now within 1 score in the fourth.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Handoff running left. Jacobs. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he can do like we just saw.
Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Striker, 3-3. Red, 38. Hey, go Fury. Ready?
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
17. Yellow. Cut.
Back to throw it. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers feeling lucky with a 7-point lead.
On the set.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Ready.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
43 rail.
First down.
Come on, 38.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ultra. Go Ultra. .52 blaster. White. Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go. 45. White. 60. Cut.
Good throw out wide by Love. Moving on into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, stuck with 1st and goal.
Yellow. 43. set.
They'll run, Jacobs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 3.
The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd.
Yellow.
The Lions 9-yard line.
Set. Go.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And this isn't just anyone in O-Star for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.